Now this is VR forces. This is the application. Then there's the guy. Okay? GI guy are the humans that are in your forces. And these humans have just motion. Sorry, slide. So this creates, modifies action tables and motion arcs. So the output of this, these. So we're going to be using this motion editor to modify the tables and the arcs. I'm going to be using a custom directory. Okay, so the custom directory is going to load last. So it'll load the tables and the arcs. Those are then going to go into GI. Makes sense. So everything that we do is going to go into a custom directory. So, and we'll see the structure. It's going to be just GI, custom, motions. I'll show you that. But it's complicated. It's very complicated. So if we create a motion, we then have to make sure it's in this directory and the action table is in that directory. So this is fun, and I don't think the guy is working right. I don't think it's operating the way it should be. So I'm going to try to find another version.
Okay.
But I keep getting booted off the network and I can't.
Cái này nó đang bị gì vậy này? Đang bị
So
full
I'm
màn
going to
hình.
keep this here.
Yeah, em vẫn đang stream mà.
Đang stream.
So
Có full màn hình được không?
and when they
Okay.
get started,
Thấy rồi, nhưng mà
fun,
cái
right? You'll be the man.
nó full màn hình lên. Video.
What we could do is create a
Tốt đi video nhỉ?
Vietnamese
Em xem full mà.
Anh chuyển sang nguyên phân. Em biết chung chung lớn.
Full là gì?
Rồi, đây nó chỉ đến đây rồi. Đã mất đọc này nào.
Đâu?
Đây, đã mất đọc đấy mà. Đã mất đọc. Em nghĩ chỉ trên này ấy nhỉ?
Rồi sẽ em đổi lại cái video.
6 trọng đây là quan trọng nhìn trên này là anh nhìn không nó mất ở đây này. Anh nhìn.
Này tay nó to quá.
Phải zoom cái màn hình bên kia lại. Không, ý là zoom bên cái OBS này. Phải zoom nó về để cho bé lại. Còn là có áp kéo ở kéo. Không kéo mình đây. Ok. Để anh chuyển sang ViaForce. như là zoom cái kia kéo lên tí nữa.
Yeah.
Đây là bên OBS. Zoom này. Anh ấn màn hình. Kéo này lên tí nữa. Đây kéo vào đây.
Kéo xuống á.
Đây này, anh ấn vào đây. Đây anh bảo.
Did you do all this?
Đây, kéo
Did you
lên.
edit this?
Đây phải kéo sang nữa. Vì nó đang mất cái viền này. Ý là cái viền trên của em nó bị dày ấy.
Kéo
Good
xuống.
job.
Ok. Ôi, thật ra để như này được rồi.
Is it connecting to the network?
Yeah, let me streaming it. Final step.
Ok, chuyển sang đây.
Xong thì ok rồi. Đủ tính năng rồi.
Ồ, nhiều khi kéo xuống đây đấy biết đâu là đúng không? Mình kéo lại,
Sẽ đẩy lên thêm tí nữa.
kéo xuống này.
Kéo xuống đẩy lên. Đấy, giờ thử lại ra cũng không cần phải tràn quá đâu. Được chưa? Đủ số điện 1, 2, 3 rồi gì đó.
I'm having trouble connecting to Azure.
No thì work.
And you give me a link to a couple of different DI-GUI versions. Are you guys able to get it to work, or what's going on? I'm using LinkedIn Engage, but it seems like the motion editor is very broken. What version are you using? DI guy. 3.8 DI guy? 13. Can you double click on that? Go into that, click DI guy, go into DI guy. No. Yeah, right. So this is what I would recommend you guys do. So see how this stuff's all over the place? We're gonna do this. Watch this. Open file location. Just watch what I'm doing. Right click. Pin to start. There's this modern technology. Does that make sense? So rather than you putting it on the desktop or anything like that, you go here. So we close this. Modern technologies. I'll do this up there when these guys. Are you recording? Are you streaming?
Yeah, yes.
So that's working? You had NVIDIA. Can we install an application on here? Can I do something here? I want the NVIDIA app. Can I go to the internet or is no internet?
I think driver.
Yeah. Need to update the graphics card.
Cái khoản ở đây vô update suốt ngày một phút rồi còn tại để tiền thôi.
Please send me a download link or another version that works with data and the team.
Xong rồi thì mới giải thích là cái application nó liên quan đến mình liên khai cho mình như là có tại sao cái dữ liệu liên khai của em có cái đấy just
Yeah. So he's. So it seems like his graphics card driver is out of date. He's gonna update it.
The license driver.
The graphics card driver.
Ah.
The NVIDIA graphics card driver. So if he does the NVIDIA app, it'll install the graphics card driver.
Chính là cái default. Bây giờ nó gọi là default là anh vào đây tìm đọc cho phát nào. Ở đây không vào đây đọc rồi. Alright. So, bữa anh phải đọc mã của anh của nhà của nhà của nhà một tỷ của nhà có tỷ của một rồi video
đang ra
này nó quên 11
mùa đây nó
anh chỉ xem nó không có loại to xem vô đấy xem lên tại nó phải thế thì phải tải cả cái đồ này là cái đồ chứ đấy nhưng mà ý là anh phải tải cả cái VGA driver store có một cái nó sẽ xóa sạch toàn bộ cái driver cũ của anh nó không bị xung đột còn không anh tải cái này là dễ bị xung đột ạ của anh cứ tải cái NVDA GeForce là tốt nhất nó sẽ tự xem cả cái gì nó tự cài luôn như là nó có lên đúng không? Dạ anh không cái này chỉ là cái bản đấy kẹp của máy ở đây đều là phải máy trên cái mạng nên là cũng là sai cái phiên bản 70 không để ý là nó sẽ vào
Bản nào update được nó là
Không, chủ mình nên mình chắc mình bỏ hẳn cái đấy mình đi đưa lên một cái mình hoàn tự động chúng mình xóa cống rồi. Tại cái thằng này nó tự xóa cái của anh tự update lên bằng
em muốn tôi có
tài khoản cổng cái thằng này có hết chứ.
đây có lẽ
Success.
Like install the drive
Let me know if you need me to do anything, but definitely that's a graphics card issue that we're seeing. We got to get that up and running on this machine.
mình nói mở cái file nó có lỗi gì đấy. Đây, cái file của anh ấy. Nhưng mà cái đăng nhập tài khoản của em có ảnh hưởng gì đến máy tản bộ
không
tài khoản sau này mọi người thấy có tài khoản thì anh ở đây tài khoản là công bé đã thành phần gì không lên đây máy này thì chắc là anh công một tuần vì nó
người dùng
thì công xin được cái màn hình 49 inch
xin và xin bán quân rồi ấy.
cho 24
Cho
cái màn hình 49 inch đợt trước nó 19 triệu nhưng bây giờ 49 inch thì 6 triệu
Việt Nam thì mai thường hay mà
cái con 49 inch anh chia thành 4 vạn rồi nó đâu bị cái sữa này mấy cọc của nó mà cong nó nếu gì mà to là thì chỉ nghĩ là mà dài cái nó bằng ba con này cong bình thường ở nhà để trên cái web em có dùng cái màn hình 64 inch chỉ thấy nó nhìn thấy không biết chính cái màn hình TV thì đây chạy 1080p đẹp lắm nếu mà nó sẽ chạy thì 2K trên cái màn hình đấy này bao nhiêu là loại mình nghèo mình chơi được cái loại trong cái chính các bạn có 27 thành phố 27 6-7 triệu mua là có đấy bé ở đâu ăn rẻ mua chân sát như ý là tầm đấy thì tầm con màn hình TV ngang đấy 6 triệu có cả loa hay nó cũng kết nối được server thì con nào thế không xin lỗi
Success.
Yeah, the internet is
It's loading. Okay. Okay, good. So while you doing that, we'll talk to you about emotions. Okay. Okay. So how this works. So basically, you're using the character viewer,
yes
which is something you can't really. You can change the geometry of the character, but you can't really adjust the motions. So you need the motion editor.
okay
I'm listening right here.
Nên cái bảng này nó chỉ có
Good?
Đây là chỉ là view thôi. Đây là view thôi.
So what he's trying to get is the motion editor to work. And in that, you're gonna modify arc files and action tables. Okay, so we'll do both of those in that table, or in that software. The motion editor, the way it works, is that you have a matrix. Are you familiar with a matrix? So the first part of the matrix is standing. So this is a standing motion. And then here, you have a walking motion. So I'm gonna have this guy moving forward, walking. So standing, walking.
Yes.
And so here you have stand, stand, walk, walk. Let's walk there. So for me to get from stand to walk, I have to transition. Stand to walk, or walk to stand. So this is the way the matrix works. And then if we add another one, run, this is where it gets more complicated. Run. And when I say, crawl, walk, run, this is what I mean. So this guy is really moving here. It's supposed to be running. So stand, walk, run. And the same thing here. I'm going to go into stand. I'm going to go walk into run. Or I'm going to go run into walk, or run into stand. So it's a transition. And once they're in these particular points, they're looping. So they're looping here, looping here, looping here, and then they're transitioning from one point on matrix to another. Better? This one's good though. Try.
Just it's not good for the health.
Alright, so this is the basics of the matrix. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna modify, I think it's called reg 07 underscore span reg. Right, dot BDM. You know what that stands for? You know what Boston Dynamics is? Robots? Boston Dynamics? Boston Dynamics? Yeah. The robots that jump around and they're dancing and they do all this stuff. Oh, you've seen it. You've seen it. Google. So that means Boston Dynamics motion file. Boston Dynamics motion file. So this is these are robots. That's a robot. Okay. So this means Boston Dynamics motion file. So basically, it's a hierarchy of it's a Ford kinematic robot. So it's based like this. You got hip, base, back, shoulder. So this goes out here. This goes out here. This is your knee. This is your knee. This is your ankle. And then this goes like this. This is elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist. And this is your neck. So this is what these humans look like. Very simple.
Yes.
So 3 degrees of freedom. So you got Y, yeah, so Y, R, P, or X, Y, Z. So let's do X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Each one. So each joint has yaw, roll, pitch. So each one has a different set of motions. Now there's also one here that is the position. And that has X, Y, Z translation. So this is just rotation. This is only rotation. It says X, Y, Z rotation and translation. So that's what this is. And all of these are just rotation. So X, Y, Z translation, X, Y, Z rotation. So this is a 6 DOF. This is a 3 DOF. That means degrees of freedom. So 3 degrees of freedom, 6 degrees of freedom. This joint ties that character to the world. So when that character is like walking around doing this and doing that, anything that matters is that joint. That's where it gets its orientation, its translation. So orientation is rotation, translation is it goes up, it goes down. Yes. And am I talking too fast? Or you seem to be picking it up, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, I can go slow. This is important. So these joints and how they look here. So we'll make them and then we'll export them. And then they're gonna go, and this is gonna go in that custom file. Custom record. So we'll make this all work. Okay. Hey, buddy, do you mind if I function to sit here to work? What are you doing? You're problem solving? Is it okay if I sit and work? Are you
No,
doing?
no, no.
What are you doing? Picture
Okay.
configuration. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So if you try to load it there, what you probably get the same thing. So do me a favor. You saw the way I added this directory. Do that on that machine. There you go. Look at you, man. Smart guy. All right, that looks good. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to start over. I'm going to say File, New Project, discard the action table, discard that. And we're going to do Soldier 17 in the default configuration. So let me show that again. So File, up, of course it crashed. Of course it did. So we're going to go here, here, DI guy, motion editor, and it's Soldier 17, default, hit OK. There he is, and you can see that he's got this motion that I added. See how his legs are together? So let's shut this down. And I'm going to go into that custom directory. See, this is the custom directory. And all I'm going to do is put an underscore here. So now that can't find that. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna start over. Soldier default, hit OK. Oh man, not quite working. His legs are not apart. So I wonder why that's not doing that. Okay. I'm wondering if this is straight back roll. Let me look in this again. Ah, I think I know why. DI guy. It's in there. Okay, so we're gonna go C mock DI guy custom motions. There it is. It's there too. So I'm gonna underscore that one. And we're gonna start this up. So basically I'm starting over from scratch. And I'm gonna say DI guy motion editor. Hopefully it works this time. Hit OK. Okay, so see how his legs are apart.
Yeah.
His legs are very apart. So I'm gonna do this. And I want to fix this. I want to fix this right here. So this is a very huge table. Remember the matrix? This is huge, colossal. And I'm talking like hundreds of input. See how big it is? Big, big, big. So what we're interested in is this right here. So I'm going to go stand ready. Yeah. You just watch and then we'll do it. Jump to arc. This is my arc. Okay. So when I say arc, I mean motion file. Okay. And now I'm going to look at what makes up this. So this is actually a very complex set of handgun, weapon, grenade. So this guy right here has a complex stand motion. So he can use a riot shield, or he can use a handgun, or he can use, so all these different configurations. What we're looking at is this right here. We're going to make it really simple, which is this. So we've got stand ready, and we are going to look at this, and I'm going to go show info, select arc in UI, which is that, stand ready. And now, see if I can put that in here. So this is my motion that I need.
Yes.
So I need to modify that. So I'm going to do file, import, motion. And so it's going to pull it from the DI guy motions, paste that, hit OK. I don't know why I did that. So now we're going to look at that, and I'm going to put it on the timeline. Timeline, which is where, let's minimize this. Where's my timeline? Windows timeline. There it is. I don't know why it didn't do that. So I'm going to drag this onto here, and you can see that now, rather than looking at the matrix, we're looking at the motion arc. Okay? So what I want to do is modify that motion so his legs aren't splayed out. But I could look at an existing motion. So let's go back to the table, the stand. We're going to go here and jump to arc. And I kind of like this one right here. No weapon, Bill Greg stand. So we're going to select arc in user interface. There it is. We're going to copy that one. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to do file, import, motion, paste. And it's complaining that there's a compatibility problem, but we're not going to pay attention to that. So now we've got this one here. Let's move this in here. And we'll take a look at that leg. So we can see how his legs look better.
Yes.
Much better, right? So we're here, and then slide this over to there. So this is your timeline. So it would be great if I could use those legs on this guy right here. So let's try that. Now this may or may not work. New motion track. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to turn off the legs. So we're going to turn off the base, which is the pelvis, keep the back, and we're going to turn off the hips, knees, elbows I like. So I'm basically going to turn off parts that I don't want. So we're going to keep the upper body, but turn off everything else. That looks good. Hand models, yes. Cervical, back. Hit OK. See what that does. Okay, you can see how his legs are underground. Now I'm going to go up here, and you can see how he looks. See how his legs are. So these motions are layered. So I turned off the motions here, and then the rotation values of the upper motion are coming through. So we're gonna output this. We're gonna do something like that. This is the start and the end of the motion.
Yes.
So I'll say file, export, motion, and we're gonna put that in a directory. Yes, but let's put it not here. We're going to put it in shared data, latest, model data, life forms, DI guy, custom, motions. And I'm just going to delete that. Got to get rid of that underscore. Hit OK, save. OK. Detected one motion arc asset. Those motions have been reloaded to ensure they're up to date. So I'm going to play that out. And you can see stationary. And at the end there, I don't really care that he does that. It doesn't make a difference. So we'll say close, make motion available on the motion table, hit OK. Stand ready is what I'm modifying. Hit OK. Yes. Okay, so now this right here, I should have loaded this without that. So let's see what it looks like. I need to reload these scenarios.
Yes.
So I need to shut down forces, bring it back up. So here it is. There we go. We're going to load this scenario stand. And it should look a little bit different because this is a different motion. See what this does. Okay, where's my dude? There he is. Stealth. So all I care about is the stand motion, which looks like it's back to normal, or back to what I did. Okay, so that looks a little bit better, right? So that I updated the table and I updated the motion, and so it looks different from what it did before. So if I go here, turn off that, yeah, he's going to go into the ground. So I kind of still have the ability to go back to that other motion, but you can see how his legs look a little bit better. Does that make sense? So I've modified it. It goes in the custom directory, but I still have the older motion. So if I go into, let's see, motions, DI guy, let's see, DI guy. So I've got it here. I'm going to go here, shared data, 19, latest, model data. We're going to go into life forms, DI guy, motions. So here are all the motions in here. And if I do Greg underscore 07 underscore stand underscore ready dot, that's my motion. That's the original motion. Okay. So I can literally take that motion. Let's do that. Let's copy that motion. And I'm going to put it in the shared directory. So this is the original motion. Let's go back to DI guy, custom motion. We'll just delete that one. And I'll call this one fixed. But we're not going to use that one. It'll load this one because that's the custom directory. So if you can remember what this guy looks like, let's close this, reload it. Something is up with the monitor display settings. It's not allowing me to scale this. Change the text. What's up with this? Custom scaling, I just want it to be 100. You couldn't change the setting unless you moved it. Whatever. It's like Windows is just terrible. All right, so we're going to load that again. We're going to go into forces. So this takes a lot of brain power. Smart guys, right? Smart guys like you and me can do this.
In year guide motion, I want to fix the best.
Yeah.
Fix.
Yep.
Yes.
How do you want to fix the
In
feed?
the year guide motion.
You want to fix the motion or the texture?
Yes.
Which one? Motion or texture?
Motion.
Motion. So that's what I'm doing, right?
Yes.
Is fixing the feed.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's take a look. This should look broken again. And what I'm trying to get across to you is that, damn it, why didn't that break? That doesn't look the same. Give me a second. It's loading that one. That is that. That is that. I wonder if I copied the wrong file in or something. I don't know. This stuff drives me. DI guy motion. I'm gonna delete that one. And I'm gonna close that. And custom motions fixed. So that should be the old one. For some reason, it's not reading that. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, we could fix this. Maybe I overwrote it or something like that. I bet I did. I bet I saved it out. Okay, so if I go ahead and hit play, yes. And so you see him standing there, and I'm going to say task, movement, move to location. So he's basically transitioning, and then he stops. So it still has all that other data that's not affected from what I've done. Move to, hit OK. It's going to turn. So it actually, his stance is very far apart, and now it's a little bit more natural. Okay. So that's modifying an existing motion. So let's go in here. And so stand ready, motion arcs, action table. We're not going to do that. We're going to go here, jump to arc. So we are going to load stand ready, show there. So this is it right here. I'm going to change this browse. So instead of here, I'm going to go DI guy, custom, motions, fixed. Hit OK. And error must be located in the, yeah, well, it's there. Why is that pitching about that? Browse. Let's try that again. I know it's going to give me the same error. Motions fixed. Motion must be currently located. Customs motion. I think I know why. It's this is just a little funky the way this works. So it's using the DI guy install. There you go. DI guy custom motion. See if this works. Browse. Share data. Let's see if I can get this to work. DI guy custom motions fixed. Yeah, it took that one. Okay. So it didn't like the shared data. So here's the hard part. Let me go to the board again. Just bear with me. What's the matter? Sad, happy? Now? So this VR Forces has so it will read it if I put it in the DI guy custom. But then there's shared data custom. All right. So we can edit it here, but then when I want it to run here, I need to move it to here. So I need to take that file, put it there for the Air Forces to work with. So it's kind of sucks. I'm sorry. It's got so you would do all your work here, and then when you're done, you're gonna take that custom directory and put it there. So this is how forces reads the new motions. So DI guy needs it here, forces needs it here. If that makes sense. So there I changed it to fixed. If I save it. You want to take a break? Are you all right?
Kia mở cái cách trừng ở trong cái tia gai và cách trừng ở trong cái Serata thì ví dụ như là cách trừng ở trong Serata thì nó sẽ link luôn vào thằng VRFox, còn cái thằng cách trừng của tia gai thì nó không link vào VRFox. Đó, nhiều là thứ.
To repeat the part I think about images.
Yep.
About the DI guy, is that linked directly to the VRFox, or we have to adjust the
So here, when I'm editing this, and I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is the way your machine's set up, and this is the way my machine is set up. So VR Forces uses the directory. Let's see what this is. It uses this directory.
Yes.
so you can custom the use of the.
Yeah. So Forces uses this directory, and then DI guy, when you're editing, uses let's see, shared data, DI guy, custom motion. So it uses this one.
Yes.
Okay. So now let me save this out, this table. So this table now is looking at a fixed. So I changed it. And now I'm going to do file, save action table. Yes, I'm going to put that in the custom directory. So now let me go to DI guy custom, and I should have config DI guy. Okay. So now all I'm going to do here is take these two files, copy, and I'm going to overwrite this. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. There's probably a better way to do it with like variables, system variables, where I could say, look here, look here.
Yes.
But I don't have that quite yet. I'll figure it out, but let's just get through this. We'll make it happen. So now in here, I've got a new action table that calls on the new motion. All right, so this is just an ASCII file. So if I do find fixed, so you can see it here. Here's my new motion. And I'll find it again. So that's the PDM file. Age, stand ready. Forces. He's got to go.
Yeah. Just you can run.
Okay. Are you learning?
Yeah. Chiều thì
Anh có học được cái gì?
yes.
Okay.
You see you back in the afternoon.
Hôm nay anh đã tiếp xúc với lại cái phần mềm này từ trước rồi.
He said he have already
Anh muốn làm rõ thêm một số
contact with this and has
Experience.
experience with this.
Okay.
Yes.
But he want to know more. So
Okay. So we'll get there.
Yes.
Okay. So next round we'll make a new motion.
Yes.
New motion.
đây mới là sửa và một sửa
Đây là sửa thì thành tạo cái một số mới nữa.
và
All right, cool.
Chiều anh vẫn có chứ, chiều chiều anh quay lại. Bây giờ anh đi thăm người ốm.
từ chỗ có thể hải
Ừ.
vâng
Content of the AI application. You training on today or tomorrow?
What time what?
Tức là ông muốn hỏi là kiểu ngày mai em có muốn nội dung này nữa không hay là theo đúng tiến độ? Theo đúng tiến độ là theo đúng cái chương trình đào tạo của
Thực ra cái chương trình
chắc cái chương trình đào tạo cho em
thực ra cái
các
chương
thầy
trình đào tạo của mình, những vấn đề của các anh ấy đã đề cập mình đã đưa gửi cho ông ấy rồi, thì cứ theo chương trình ấy thôi.
So this is the most complicated thing.
tại vì là sợ cái nội dung này nó phức tạp ấy.
tạm thực ra những cái kia chắc là các anh nắm được hết rồi
Cứ theo chương trình thôi, em nghĩ anh cứ bảo theo chương trình thôi.
mà kể cả những cái kia chắc là các anh có sách giáo trình hướng dẫn rồi nên là
Những cái vấn đề này thì các anh ấy đã đề cập cho mình, và mình đã đề cập lại cho ông đấy rồi, thì ông ấy đã lên một cái thì mình cứ theo, bảo ông đấy là cứ theo chương trình của ông đấy dạy thôi, không thì cứ ngắt quãng này thì thành ra nó hơi bị rối.
Good. That's training
follow this training schedule.
Well, I mean, you
for
guys
the
tell
plan
me
for the
if
plans. I
if,
send
if
you.
he's here, I want to train him.
Yes, but because he's not here, so
Well, what do we do then?
just follow the training.
Well,
Because his time is
With the
limit.
one,
So
Okay.
I think
well, when's he coming back?
in the
didn't
afternoon.
come this afternoon.
Okay, so
He got
what do you want to do? You tell me. You
in
guys.
the afternoon he wants to study about how to make the neural motion, just like
Okay.
he mentioned.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know.
So
I just translate.
so the towing will not work on any other vehicle but that truck. Towing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Oh, but what about the normal car? Is that still the same script as the truck?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's more than a script. So there's RT dynamics, which is physics. Physics.
Nó còn trình sự vật lý.
Yeah, I understand.
Physics. So I need to edit the models using a physics engine. There's more to it. So it's not just a line. So this is what I would do. Say, hey, I want this vehicle to tow. Like, tell me what you want to tow, and we'll make it happen. So just say like, but don't just say, oh, a tank. Like, it's got to be like it's hard to do. So it's harder than I thought. So it's like you have to pick the vehicle, and I want that vehicle to tow. But it can't be like, oh no, not that vehicle. I want this vehicle. It's got to be.
Yeah, so that
Make sense.
yeah, it makes sense in some points.
Okay.
Makes sense in some points. So yeah.
All right.
I understand. But
I know it's hard.
yeah, I still don't understand.
You- So
Why I have to stick with the particular?
yeah,
Why
it's-
I have to stick with a
it's
specific
so
vehicle?
so it's not just hooking up the vehicle with a script. There's a whole attachment and interaction between the two vehicles that are physics based. So it's basically the vehicle backs up, bumps into it, and then pulls it using physics.
Yes.
So I can't just say like, okay, now this vehicle can do that. I have to rewrite the physics of the new vehicle. That makes sense. So it's got to have like a attachment point, collision, offsets.
Yes.
So that's why it broke when I was messing with it. So I can't just do it. I'm just telling you, like that, it's impossible.
It's
So
not just like in
I can't just do it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna
When
work.
every car has the foot motion.
Yeah. So to get the vehicle to, to do these things, it needs physics. And to get it to bump into something else, it needs physics. And so so this is very special for this vehicle to attach that vehicle and drive around. It's all physics based. So I got some other things I want to cover with you guys while we're waiting for him to come back. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. So to download this, you got to go here. This is the modifier view shapefiles. See, this is where you get it. Okay. That's for terrain.
Yes.
This Qt is for the translator. Make sense? So write that down.
It's already on the streaming. So.
Okay. Well, just make sure you, like, just in case that disappears, you have a backup. So this is to look at the shape files for the train.
This guy is
He's
seller. He's
Tensei.
He will
Smart. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
make the backup file if we don't.
Okay.
Lost the
So
streaming though.
so this.
cái file stream này nữa.
Nên chụp ảnh lại trong một vụ mất thì em bảo anh là bên bán hàng nên anh sẽ
Thì
bảo vệ cho bạn em. Tức là ý là anh sẽ
cấp
lưu
lại
lại.
There he goes. Look at this. This is what I want to see. Look. See. Next one. Do you want me to get in there?
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. I love it. Okay. So the next thing I want to show you guys. So this is engage. Remember we were talking about particle effects and shadows and all that other stuff. So he's got shadows. I can click here and I'm going to say settings, display. What is up with this? Something is not right. Settings, display. There it goes. We're going to connect, tab. All right. So I want footsteps. Let's see. Where is it? Tracers, wave. Footprints. Close. So you saw, I'll just click that button. Now I'm going to say task, movement. Actually, we'll do this. Task, create. God damn it. Create. Waypoint. Click. So just bear with me, guys. Turn this on. We're going to give them a plan. The plan is going to be task, movement, patrol between waypoint 1, waypoint 2. Hit apply, save. Do you see his footprints? Just see his footprints?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. And then we're going to do something else. So that is here. So settings, display. Now if I go into engage, this is important. This is important. So this is important. You ready?
Yes.
You guys listening? Okay. So this is engage, and you see how engage doesn't have the menu. It doesn't have the settings menu.
Yes.
So I'm going to do function shift F12. Did you guys see that, or are you ignoring me? Function shift F12. You're going to write this down.
Mình setting ở trong không phải nó đang chia rồi. Nó đang chia rồi không.
Function shift F12. Where's that dude? There he is. You can see he's in this parking lot moving around. Go here, we're gonna get the parking lot, wherever that is. Function shift F12. And I gotta find the guy first. So I think he's in here. Oh, it's near a building. I'm pretty far away. There he is. So check this out. So you see how he's got no footprints here.
Yes.
All right. And you see I've got no menu up there. So I'm going to do function shift F12 settings display. We're going to go here and we're going to look at footprints. Close. So now he's got footprints. So each program has its own capabilities, visual capabilities. And then are you guys writing it down? Function shift F12. It's very important. Huge.
I remember.
You got it? You got it in your head?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe you.
Just write a note in the screen so they can.
Dude, you gotta write this stuff down, man.
Yes, but also
Yeah.
I mean also in the live stream. I just write the note.
Yep. Here?
No, note.
All right. So
Function
shift F12. Okay. But you guys got to write notes. Like I'm not doing that. I'll be honest with you. I want to see some participation. All right. So see how that is. So I'm going to function shift F12. It's going to go away, and then control return. So if I bring this full screen, I can engage and I could go back and forth between full screen and not. So this is it.
Can we make the change when we controlling the character?
Can I make the change?
Yes.
Change to what? Full screen?
In the GeForce when you are controlling the character, can you make the setting menu up here?
No.
On or only in the.
They're totally independent. Totally separate.
No, like in the engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're controlling him, can you open the video setting or only when you are?
I think you can.
screen?
I think you can. Yes. But this right here, this is not a. So I'm going to do file, new scenario, Al Moana, engage. Give me a second, and I'll put out a guy, and I'll show you. Oh, of course, it crashed. Which one crashed? Close.
Thì khúc ở bộ môn là cái gì? Ý là thì không có tên kéo gọi trên tận 23 sao anh đạt vừa sai không thấy anh nhỉ? Vâng ạ. Vâng. Thế sao cứ thấy Vân ạ?
Anh sao có thấy giấy chưa
Thì
thấy?
ngồi từ nãy giờ trong phòng
Thế rồi
thấy vứt chết một cái này nữa.
Let's see if this loads. There we go. Connect. There's some weird scaling thing that's going on here.
The content tomorrow is complicated as content today.
What's that? What complicates it? And for engage.
Take a rest in a few minutes and we bring tea, discuss something
Okay.
with Mr. Pan.
Okay. So see this, I'm gonna hit play. Hit no. And I'm gonna go back to engage. So I'm in this scenario here. I don't have a menu or anything, but I can hit Control Enter. Control Enter, and then if I hit Function Shift
Enter là kiểu
F12.
cái chức năng full màn hình, full screen,
Exactly.
mini,
Yep.
minimum.
Exactly.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Let's go.
Where are we going? Okay.
Em bảo chưa được chưa?